Alright, we're back, and we're going to do another Modern Horizons 3 draft. We're sticking to the best of 3 queues for the time being. We just had a really fun one. I finally got to draft Chthonian Nightmare. No spoilers on how many times I cast it or what sick things I did with it, but I will say that I had fun, so take that for what it's worth. Which means one of 3 things. Either I did some really cool stuff with it and won a few games, and that was good enough. I did some really cool stuff with it and won all the games, and that's amazing. Or I never drew it at all, never did anything with it, and I still managed to win all of my games. So, it's one of those 3 things. Speaking of insanely fun cards, I have had this one once before, but it was good times. So we're going to take Aether Revolt here, and we are going to look to be the energy deck. Kozilek's Unsealing is really powerful. If Aether Revolt was not here, I would probably take that. This thing pays you off so much for doing everything Eldrazi cares about. Like, medium-sized creatures give you spawns to make more mana, and huge spells draw you cards. So, but yeah, we're gonna take Aether Revolt. Aether Revolt is so dumb and powerful. Following up Aether Revolt. Both blue-red and white-red are decently strong, and this doesn't actually make energy, but having good removal for the early game to stop your opponent from running you over is probably too important to not grab a lightning bolt that I might be able to throw 3 times at our opponent's face by the end of the game. If this were not here, I would take Hexgold Slith. I think Aether Spike and Hexgold Slith are the only 2 cards I would consider after this one. And beating down aggressively and then suddenly having all, like, top decking this in the mid to late game means that all of your energy cards now finish your opponent off or clear the last couple blockers out of the way. Whereas if you're a grindy control deck and you finally find your thing, you're less likely to just outright win the game. And why is this here? That is an insanely powerful card, but you have to really commit to it, and I am committed to this Aether Revolt, so like I said, I'd rather be white-red than blue-red if I can help it, and while this doesn't make energy, this thing is just insane. So, this thing is way too powerful regardless of what you're doing. To pass, if you're going to be an aggro deck. If you're going to run white in your deck, and you want to be able to beat down starting on turn 3, after playing an amazing card turn 2, this is the card that you're playing on turn 2 to win. Literally no energy, so like, nothing in this pack makes energy at all. Glimpse is fine, not amazing outside of the Eldrazi deck. We can do some things if I want to, like, burn our opponents out and make bodies like the Gatekeeper or the Gremlins card. I might legit just take this land that fixes my colors. It's less good in an aggro deck, but we do have the Glyph Elemental, so having a fetch land is not the worst. To just double up on the triggers. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm down to take that. I'm just very, very unhappy that that's our 4th pick when we started off this strong. I just want to see nothing but good energy from this point forward. And I'm seeing nothing but medium energy so far. We're going to take it because with Aether Revolt, it's a 4-mana 3/2 that brings a lightning bolt to the table and then might attack as a 4/3. But this is not the energy card I'm looking for at all. If we see any of the insane blue energy cards, I will take them. And speaking of which, we have Superconductor with an honorable mention going to the Harvester, but Superconductor can go face, so I am down to take that. I can splash the Glyph Elemental if I get enough white sources, but if I get enough blue-red, just because I would rather be white-red, Doesn't mean I won't be blue-red if that's what's available. Yeah, we're just gonna grab this dog Umbra. It's fine. I don't want to copy Kozilek's command with the unthinkable or whatever that enchantment's name is. I don't want to copy. I don't want to combine those two and have awesome things happen. No, that'd be silly. That'd be the most win more thing ever. I'm already killing one of my opponent's creatures and making 10 spawn. What do I need to kill another one of their creatures and make another 10 spawn? That's so unnecessary. I mean, out of the two of these, I like the land a bit more. Okay, at least we wield the goblin, so maybe the good energy cards just aren't being opened. Like, if we can wheel the white-red energy cards... Or it could be that somebody's in red-blue energy and they took something else over the Cyclops. And I'm kind of scared of that. We did wheel the one Conduit Goblin, so there's a very real chance that it's just... people were taking other things. Wing It. I guess over Deceptive Landscape, but either of those are particularly good. Alright, now I'm just taking this just in case get completely cut off and I need to audible. I mean, we're white-red, that is a Johnny. Also, there's an Ugin's Ugin's Binding. I was about to say Binding, Unbinding. I'm not even sure. I guess it's Binding because he's sealing the Eldrazi away. Alright, Ajani, I'm gonna need some help here. Like, literally none of these cards make energy. So...
It's not perfect, but we have peace.
Again, decent Eldrazi stuff. No energy, really. We are an aggro deck, so I guess I'm taking Inventor's Axe over another Perilous, but I'm gonna need to see a lot more Conduit Goblins and some of the Charge Bugs and some other things, so that way we actually have an aggro energy deck and not just a deck with Aether Revolt and like 4 energy makers in it. I kind of need more than that. It's not looking too good so far. I'm sorry, Aether Revolt is just a fun card, and I've only gotten to play with it once before, so I kind of got married to my first pick and did not read the signals properly. Because we could have had a very interesting, like, blue-green, probably, Eldrazi deck at this point. Alright, I'm taking the Slith, because... that's true, there was a Slith in the first pack that we didn't take. Because I took one of the other cards. It might have even been the Glyph Elemental over it. White Flare is kind of whatever. I would not mind, actually, Molten Gatekeeper, even though it's an energy deck, because we're trying to burn our opponents out, but I think I'm going to take the guy that interferes with their blockers or taps down a giant Eldrazi attacker before it can rumble at me. I was going to say, is somebody just stacking up packs right now? Some hard decisions to make. Yeah, I mean, do I take Thraben Charm? Obviously, if this was paper and this was somehow here, we grab that one, but... I don't really want to take Emissary of Soulfire. Jolted Awake is fine, but I think I just want the removal spell, but I need more bodies. There we go. And I need them to be aggressive. Mandibular Kite would also be fine if I did not have an Energy Goblin here, but Energy Goblins are way too... way too much what I need right now to pass one. Oh, there's the Energy Angel. There's also a Prismatic Ending. Exile target non-land permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of colors, so you can only hit like 2 drops. Also, a Phyrexian Tower. We've got a special guest and... Okay, sure, whichever. I'm taking the Angel. Angel makes energy. Angel lets me go wide by buffing my team, which I kind of want to do anyway. And if Angel's by itself, it's a good aggro creature. I'm wondering if the Infernal Captain isn't, or Captor isn't better. Like, I don't really modify my guys either. So, plus I can use this to sacrifice Ajani's brother. Don't tell him that. And then Ajani can flip out and become a super powerful Planeswalker. Alright, taking the red card. I'm not running any of these. Technically, this can help me find Aether Revolt, and the triple red on that goblin is way too brutal with what I have. Alright, we did get a Thraben Charm back. That is not terrible. I guess we take the Flare over the Fetch Land? Question mark. Not unplayable, it's just not the best. Yeah, I think there's gonna be Inspired Inventor here. Can make 3 energy, so it's potentially a Lightning Bolt in our deck. Yeah, can I get like 2 Aether Revolts instead of 2 Echoes of Eternity? No? Honestly, I think I need the Charge Bug. I need another cheap aggro creature I can beat down quickly with. The Reiterating Bolt is fine, but I desperately need the aggro creatures to get on the board with. Tempting. Very tempting, but just another goblin. More goblins, more better. Almost literally. Like, I don't know that I would want to take 5 more goblins out of the next 5 packs, but I'm not opposed to it. Like, if that's the only good energy card in the deck, or in the pack, for us. I think I would like more Charge Bugs if at all possible, but... Alright, now we get to take the Mandibular Kite. Also wouldn't mind a Siege Smash to push damage, but... begging and choosing and all of that. I did say I wouldn't mind the Mandibular Kite before, just as a way to give an evasion ability to my creatures. Grace is not terrible, Inventor is not terrible, but yeah, out of all the ones in this pack, I think we just get a playset of Goblins and go from there. Alright, I have 2 Charms already, and I want to be able to finish our opponents off, so I think it's safe to take a Gatekeeper. Unfortunately, it's almost impossible now for us to get, like, Scurry of Gremlins or something. Which is the type of card this deck is really, really desperately missing, but yeah. We are 5 goblins and counting. Like I said, I don't know that I want to take a goblin out of every pack until the packs are done and we've seen all the packs, but I don't think it would be the worst thing if I took a goblin out of every pack until we're done seeing new packs. And aside from like one other card, the Hex Gold Slith is not that different from the Conduit Goblin here. But yeah, as long as we have a white and a red on turn 2, basically all of our creatures will have haste forever. Ooh, Siege Smash is good, Molten Gatekeeper is good. I think I want a Trick, though. We have a lot of bodies. I think I want the Trick. I'm not running any of these, so whoever's not taking these, who was hoping they would wheel, just jamming them in my sideboard for later. I don't think I need a second Jolted Awake, so... But I don't need any of those either. Yeah, put one of the Jolted Awakes down there. Right now I need 4-ish cuts, maybe 5. Might legit be 5. Yeah, I don't think I'm running that either. We don't have a ton of good things to cascade into, so yeah, I have 1 5-drop and 1 4-drop, so, or 2 4-drops. I don't think I need... Alright, Aether Revolt is itself a 4-drop. I don't think I need all of this land. Alright, let's see which potential land I'm cutting, though. Yeah, I don't have anything that's a creature. I saw a Ajani or a land. Oh, no, I have Razor Grass. So I do have 1 potential additional land already. So we can go down 1 there. And it can come in untapped. But yeah, I saw a Ajani and it's like, oh, there's a flip card. It's like, no. No, he's not. So Mandibular Kite is a creature. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, so 9 spells is a bit much. Do you think I can lose the Jolted Awake? And that can't go to players. For some reason I was thinking this is one of the ones that could go to players, but it can't. So... yeah, I think my Thraben Charms are just better than it then. And we go down a land just in general. So 17, or 14, 15, 16 land. Yeah, I think that's fine. Our deck would be flooded if we drew, like, 4 land in our opening hand, I feel like. Like, we'll eventually need the 4th and 5th land, but I would much rather... Sorry, taking a sip of water while thinking out loud. I would much rather have more spells to work with. We definitely want to be on the play. Johnny is a 2-drop. If this had 1 more land, and if we, like, ditch this for a mountain, I would snap keep this. Even if this was a plains, I would snap keep it. It is so close to being amazing. Can't do it. Part of me actually wants to seriously consider putting the land back. We do not need that many lands. And having both of our colors in our opening hand with a bunch of 2-drops. Alright, so we run out the Goblin first, so the Goblin can give Ajani haste, or give Ajani's brother haste while attacking. Next turn.
Nothing can break our bond.
For a quarter of their life total. They're reading Ajani because they don't want... Yeah, now they're going to kill the Goblin. Uh-huh. Johnny's brother is the 2-1 you do not want to rumble with. Okay. That's fine. Oh no, it's a 3/3. Which we can deal 4 damage to. Or we can just play another goblin. Give Ajani's brother haste again. Jam for 3. Uh-huh. Yeah, this Thraben Charm with any land off the top next turn is threatening to kill our opponent's best blocker and just let us attack with everything. So... Oh yeah, Metastatic Evangel's not really doing much of anything, is it? Okay, they did take it. Esper is more tokens than it normally is counters. Alright, that is a 4/4. That is a minor problem. Mountain off the top? Nope, just more gobos. Alright. Well, only one thing to do. Double pump Ajani's brother and get in there. Yeah, you reread Ajani one more time. And then you don't block. Oh my god. Okay, that's... The lifelink on that is more of a problem than anything else. Mountain? Hmm... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If they block Ajani, they go to 1. And then they go back up to 7, but they have to attack with their 6/6. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, they can't even block Ajani here. Go to 9. They have 2 blockers. And the lifelink is killing me here. And the lack of a second mountain. The fact that I put the mountain on the bottom because I needed more white mana at the time is absolutely wrecking me here. So, if they went block, 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 or wait, block, block, they would take 3. Yeah. If they block that one and that one, then they're taking 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not lethal. Okay. That is true. This would leave me a creature short of being able to kill the thing. Also, they can just buff it up. That's true. I forgot it's not even adapted yet, so... Alright. Any target. Yeah, so... the problem here is that they can just adapt their guy.
There is no world where my quarry can hide.
Alright. We gotta do it, but they're just gonna adapt their guy, lose a couple life, and then win the game. Oh. Oh, right. For some reason, I'm thinking he's like full-on Thraben Charm, where he's about to deal 6 to it. But, yeah, they can just adapt their guy and win the game here. It's correct for them to wait in case I had another Thraben Charm. But, damn. Just giant flying lifelink creature and being choked on red. Because if we weren't choked on red, Thriving Skyclaw would have been attacking last turn instead of one of our other creatures, and we would have been fine. Alright, we just run it back. We were on the play with a mulligan, and got a bit color screwed there at the end, where we couldn't cast our spells, as I put the mountain. If I had not had to mulligan, we wouldn't have been color screwed, and we would have won. So... either we needed that other hand to be the opening hand, or we needed to draw a mountain there instead of one of the double red spells we didn't cast. Either or. Either or would have been fine. I will be on the play. I will keep this. We will tutor a red source, because double red seems just a bit more important. We have multiple double red spells, one double white spell, so... we'll go get our mountain. And we drew our double white spell. That tracks. It's fine. It's fine. That's actually super annoying. Alright, let's attack for 2 first, see if they want to trade. Their lifelink dude. Oh, okay. That's fine then. We'll make the servo because we have the angel in hand and I have Siege Smash. Also, I have the Infernal Captor, so I might need to sacrifice a creature to do some cool stuff. And they have a second one. Okay. Yep. Alright, I'm going to actually hold this, and we're going to try and find our 4th land for the Aether Revolt. Plus, this way I'm holding up Siege Smash for the double block here. The double block, they adapt to try and kill both of my things, and they don't kill both of my things, ideally. I can make him a 3-2, I guess. That's fine. Play 1-2. Okay. This gives me 2 energy. This gives me 2 energy. I have a creature in the graveyard already, but not an enchantment, so I do have to worry about the other thing going to the graveyard eventually. Yeah, I'm just going to keep hanging back and try to win this game off of Aether Revolt. But I'm going to need a 4th land to do that. Like, this wouldn't be so annoying, but I haven't... it's not like I've drawn my, whatchamacallits, my double-face lands and played them as spells or something, like... Oh, good, and their guy has Menace, so I can't possibly not lose my guy here. Yeah. Go off that. There we go. Okay, now we might be able to start doing stuff. Unfortunately, they did get the counter on their guy, so this is going to be a little bit rough, but... yeah, we'll soak the damage here. I'd like to steal their guy, but... I don't think I have time for that. Alright. There we go. Cast him out. Get 2 energy. Pop him in the face. Play this out. Get 2 energy. Finish that off. Then the charge bug can kill the flyer that they get from this. And ideally the angel can kill the 3/3 death touch and block the flyers after this, so... Alright. That will also work. I was going to say, hopefully we can draw the land for the angel, but... This is also fine. In for 2, because I can't block yet. It's a turn back. Yep, that makes their guys 2/2 flyers. That's really rough. Land. Thank you. Vigilance and lifelink. Let's just straight up double my life total real quick. Put them back down to 20. That seems good, right? That was a good turn. Alright, kill one of their 2/2 flyers. I think Aether Revolt's a good card. I don't know. Might possibly be... Hey. Like, we were stuck on land for what, like 3-4 turns and just taking hit after hit, and then we cast Aether Revolt and took a turn off, and then we won the game? Seems good. Opponent's going first, everything else is good. You don't even necessarily have to play this as a land yet. Okay. We can also stop, like, some of their faster attacks. Ooh, and they had to play that out as a land, too. Oh, hey. It isn't our good friend Aether of Revolt. I don't know what I was about to call it other than Revolt there for a second. It's too good to get the Slith online, though. Well, they have... I'm gonna guess they have Wither and Bloom, then, since they got priority there as soon as my creature hit the table, but not beforehand. Okay. Alright, I'm attacking. They've seen all my cool tricks. They know what I'm all about. And I gain trample, so I still get my counter. Seems alright. And we get to hold the goblin now for Aether Revolt. Like post-Aether Revolt energy generation. Yeah, we'll give it first strike, see if they just want to chump with their 1/1. Okay, that's fine. That is all good to me. There's Aether Revolt. Good luck. I don't have much energy generation right now, so you might be fine. Or you might be dead. Who knows? Yep, there's the Wither and Bloom. Kind of figured they had that, and they'll put the counter on that. Because most of my things generate 2 energy. Alright, that's fine. We'll go the aggro route then. So, upstairs. Cast this out. We should have done that in the reverse order, though. I missed a point of damage. I was thinking we need this guy so that way we can give him haste, but yeah. We missed a point of damage by doing it backwards. Alright, Evangel is actually kind of a problem here, potentially. As is the flood that we're now having. Alright. Have to see if they can get another counter on their guy. If they can, I just get to deal 3 to him. But if they can, I have to block and deal 3 to him. Kill him. Well, this is still fine, but not great. What do they have for 1 mana? Oh, another creature to get another counter on their idiot? So now I have to chump the other one? Okay, now I might actually be dead. Like, that's asking way too much of me to live through this. Yeah. Nope, I can steal their guy, but I don't have any energy generation, so I don't get to kill any of their stuff. Yeah, we flooded out so hard here. Yeah, and that's the best we could do. Oh well. I guess we're not technically dead, but I have to chump the 6/6 there. Yeah, maybe I should have played it out. I knew I was dead, but they didn't know I was dead, so maybe we get them to misplay. Out of fear of how much damage I just did to them. I can't imagine, though, that they're not just going to tear me apart. Like, I have to chump the ground guy if they have nothing. And take 3 in the air. And then be dead next turn if I haven't drawn anything. And I can't even kill their spirit because it just turns into a flyer after that, so. Yeah, I think we were pretty dead. But I should have played it out just for that fraction of a percentage chance. Alright, we have double red, double white. As long as we don't draw any more lands, we're good. Kite into Slith seems pretty decent on the play. Kite into Slith into Thraben Charm seems absurd on the play. Oh, was I not on the play? I thought I was on the play. Although that does mean 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, they mulligan to 5, I think. Or no, I don't know. I'm confused now. I don't know. Hit them for damage. Play my Slith. Be sad, really sad I'm not on the play now, because now I don't get to kill their 1/4 here before they get any cards out of it. Well, thank God, because now Chris is gone forever. Because there's no soul ring they're going to have here to get him back. There are cards in red for 1 mana that would kill their 1/4 here. There aren't any in white. I don't know if they know that or not, but... Well, that's 2 more lands. The only downside to this is that that's 2 more lands they didn't just draw. So... if they were flooding, they're not anymore, so that's kind of rough. Yeah, let's just kill him before they do anything else. Yeah, all for the trade for their 3/3 if they want. Actually, no. Never mind. I take that back. I'll pay the 2 energy. I don't know why I was going to trade there. Okay, they take 1. Landfall. Wonder how big a mistake it was to not play the land first. Like, yes, pay the energy to make it first strike, but playing the land means if they actually desperately needed the spawn, they would either have to chump with the 3/3 or take an extra point of damage there. And maybe chumping with the 3/3 would have been bad enough to them that they didn't want to do it, so... Okay, now we get another counter pre-combat, because that just grows them out of range in general. Attempt to jam for 6, see if it works. And then we cast Aether Revolt with 2 energy makers in our hand for 5 extra damage. Seems legit to me. Okay. If we hit a land, we can move the Mandibular Kite over to my guy to make him a flyer, and that would... and then play the 2-drop, and that would deal 4 to our opponent, but... I would like 3 the energies, please. Yep. So it's not quite lethal. Yeah, I think we decline there. We attack. We give this first strike because they put the counter on there, or because they got another creature in the graveyard. Next turn, though. Next turn, we can use the 1 goblin to give the other goblin haste and just kill them through almost anything. Alright, that's okay. you like to borrow my 7/6 real quick? And do you have a way to get him? Even if they have a way to get him off the table, I still get my enchantment back. They're still very dead here. It is 13 damage, though. Jesus. Oh, they are going to sacrifice my creature with their thing to tutor a land, too. But, again, it's my enchantment, so... And it does tap their other guy. So there's not a whole lot they could have here. Yeah, that still doesn't save them. Even another removal spell doesn't actually save them, but they don't know that. Alright. Okay, so... White of the Reliquary. And some minor Eldrazi shenanigans in red. Also, they do have Chris, so... Eldrazi shenanigans make sense. Hey. I'm definitely on the draw this time. But that's okay. Go... Oh, I was gonna say we will go get our red land, but I guess we will go get a white land then. I could have saved that. If we had the, what's its name, I would have saved it, but... Since we don't have it in hand, I would rather have the 5 mana for the Angel on time. Would you like to cast Wither and Bloom for 2 energy? They would not. I guess we play the Charge Bug first, given what they have. I could have played the Slith, but... and potentially use Siege Smash to get through. Maybe that was better. The 1/3 does hold off their 2/1 though if they don't have anything. Forces them to make the move. Back the fetch now, opponent. They have 1 red mana up. You can do it in response to my goblin getting energy. Or giving me energy, rather. Goblin does not get energy. Goblin gives energy. Yeah, I don't think so, and I don't think so. Currently holding the ground. They might not crack it. They might need colorless for something in their deck. And there's Chris. And they have the thing so the tokens evolve. Alright. Here we go. Unfortunately, Chris is so damn strong that he's actually way better than Aether Revolt. On this board state especially. Like, on the draw playing Aether Revolt versus on the play playing Chris, Chris is infinitely stronger, and I do not currently have the cards I would need to shut down Chris, so... I have a Dog Umbra that I could hit to actually take Chris himself offline, which I'm going to need soon. But we're going to kill the drone first so that it stops making the tokens and stops giving the tokens evolve. But... yeah, Chris is just so dumb. Alright. I give it haste and first strike. Could siege smash through a lot of the things they could do here. It's kind of where I thought they were going to go, but that's okay. They can, in fact, sacrifice their spawn. They are mana abilities. Alright. Maybe I should have waited a turn on that and killed... Oh, never mind. We get to kill that thing next. The only upside to this is that they kind of need Chris to save them, so... Although, I have to be honest, I think I would have attacked with Chris by now, just to try and force action here. The worst part is the Angel doesn't even get through because Chris has reach. Chris, why are you like this? Oh my god! That is Ulamog. Well, I guess I died then. Or I killed them. Oh no, I killed them. Right? Because Ulamog's Titanic. And he has 3 counters on him, so they would lose 3 permanents. I think I kill them, right? And, yeah, we give Ulamog Menace. So I cast him. Exploit that. He has ward 2 permanents. Yep. So, we choose him. Go 1, 2. Oh, right. We have to target each other. Actually, I think we have to target him, right? Take action. Take action. All attack. Pay for charge bug. Give him menace. And 11 power. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they can block the 1/3 power creature and take exactly lethal. I didn't have to give it to him, but I had to spread it around. Alright, we just beat Ulamog. Good job. And Chris. Let's be honest, it's actually Chris's fault we were in this situation. So, we beat Chris, and to a lesser extent, Ulamog, so... Alright. That feels like a good enough place to end it. So, the only round we lost, we had big mana issues the one game, so... that feels... Oh, wait, we have 1 game left. I thought that was the 3rd one. That was only round 2. We got a whole nother match to play. Never mind. I'm sorry. I could have sworn that was our 3rd round. Okay, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I can't remember what round 1 looked like. I guess I just assumed that I won that one. Alright. Ugh. Think I can do much better. I think I can do much better, but I don't want to try again. Alright, I have an aggro deck. I need to keep the 2-drop creature just in case. So... Actually... I mean, it depends on what they are, which one of these two is better. I would rather have Captor if they're Eldrazi, because there are so many giant reach creatures that we could steal, versus if they're on the ground, I kind of just want the Skyclaw to finish, so... But yeah, we keep the Slith in case we hit a Plains in the first 2 draw steps, because we need to get off to a faster start. Play that so I don't hold priority with the Axe constantly. Because you can just cast it, it doesn't have to attach to a creature if you don't have one. Alright, this is fine. If they don't kill this here, we do actually threaten to attack for a lot of damage. Ooh. So that they can, yeah, I was gonna say, that feels like a breathe your last kind of setup. Alright, I'm feeling really confident now. We don't even need to crack this yet, and we should be able to find time to do it later to get the other white for the Angel if we don't draw it naturally. You think the 1/3 Death Touch is going to save you? Because I don't. Thraben Charm will save them if they have it. Thraben Charm ruins my day, and they're white-black, so that's not unreasonable. Yeah, that's not your guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill all their stuff. And they're off it. They did not have an answer for my enchantment, and their entire board just exploded. Okay. So maybe we'll finish 2-1. We do have to win another game, though. And that's not a foregone conclusion. We had our most broken card there, and they had no answer for it, so... Yeah, we do need to find a mountain, though. Or this is going to be awkward. Third Plains, worst draw. Actually, let's put this down in case I see a mountain. I don't want to accidentally play it out. So, upside is we do get to kill their 2/1 lifelink here, which they might spend the turn adapting. Probably not. Yeah, it's fine. Unless they have a way to kill my 2/1. Well, I'm still going to Thraben Charm their guy to death, but... It's going to be awfully hard to race all of these lifelink creatures when I don't have one of my colors. Yeah, we're just killing that. Saving the energy for our other stuff. We might need to give it first strike to attack next turn, so... They try and just hold up a creature to block with. Like this 2/3, for example. That might be a 3/4, in which case we can't even attack into it without drawing a red mana first. Okay, guess I'll lose then. You know, I wouldn't mind as much if we were drawing our spells and our opponent was just killing all of our creatures left, right, and center and just beating me to death. Very surprised they didn't adapt, and even if this is a trick to blow me out, it's like, what trick is going to be that much worse than what I'm already dealing with? If anything, it's an extra card out of their hand. Alright, we can go on in the next game now. I'm at 12, I'm going to take at least 7 down to 5, and I can't cast anything even if I drew a mountain, basically, that would impact the board in a relevant way, so... Yeah, we'll just... we'll try again. Yeah, if I was casting spells and they were tearing me apart and just won the game because they were on the play, that would feel a lot less awful. Like, they got to cast all their spells, and I just played Aether Revolt and effectively negated everything they did. I, on the other hand, did not get to participate in the second game. I will be on the play. I will keep an aggro hand. And hope for a land or two, and then nothing for a little while, and then a land for the Voltstorm Angel eventually. I do need to draw a land or two just to get the landfall guy online, but... I mean, there are some things where I could just attack with the Slith and kill them eventually, by virtue of the Slith just constantly attacking, but they need to have nothing, and they need to not be able to race me with lifelink dudes. Alright, fine. So we bestow on this, landfall, pay the energy. Like, I would rather have Siege smashed into them, but I don't want to miss playing out a land when I have Aether Revolt in my hand and the 5-drop Angel. That seems like a recipe for losing this game. Alright, let's trade for their 1-3 Death Touch and get a 3-3 out of it. I'm going to hold the Inspired Inventor, because that's 3 damage with Aether Revolt, and we're any land away from casting Aether Revolt, so... That might retroactively prove to be a mistake, but if I draw a land next turn, there's almost nothing they can play this turn where I'm going to be like, yeah, I really wish I had him and his 1-1 in play to kill their, like, you know, 6-6 or whatever. Shilgengar... Yeah, they can't even cast Shilgengar yet, so... Next turn they could cast him. Next turn I might have to run out this thing if I don't hit a land, but... Alright. First things first, jam for 3. Alright, now I'm going to run this one out and make the 1-1 because now I want to be able to kill their things, and we still have an Energy Maker in hand. Do like seeing them have to cycle that, though, rather than hold on to it. We will make the servo, only because I want to make sure I have enough bodies to kill their thing with Thraben Charm here. I mean, that's really frustrating. If they can force her through here. Because I'm definitely going to block Philia with the 2-2 if they attack. And they let me do that. So they might blink the 2-2 instead of the 1-1 and just get rid of it forever. Or they could have Lord of Bones, because why the... not? This is a lot of problematic cards that a land last turn would have solved in a heartbeat. worst part is, I don't know why they didn't take the Angel and adapt that guy, actually. Alright, so I can't win this game if they ever get the Angel back and kill my artifact and my enchantment creatures here. So, we're going to Thraben Charm. If I had drawn one of those land spells, at least, I would not be this frustrated. Like, it's not like I don't have 17 land in this deck. I'm just not drawing any of my lands, and that's really frustrating. Like, I do not have a 15 land deck. I have a 17 land deck. It's just 2 of them are spells on the other side. But if I was drawing them, I would be winning this game. Like, even if I drew the land spells and played them as land here, I would still be winning this game. So this is incredibly frustrating. This is absolutely maddening to... Come on, really? I have everything I need except for a 4th land. I would have won this game already with a 4th land. And instead, I'm just going to die here. With everything I need to win the game in my hand. Because if you replace any card other than Aether Revolt in my hand with a 4th land, I win this game. Literally any card in my hand. I would win this game. Now it's probably going to be too late. That's fine. In fact, that's great. That is actually actively great. Because that is not developing out their board at all. This is so bad. Like, just give me a land instead of any of these other 3, 4, 5 cards first, and I win this game. If you had given me the 4th land and then let me draw Aether Revolt when I would have drawn the 4th land, I would win this game, most likely. If I could somehow hold on to some of the energy cards here. Really? Just that one? Okay. I thought I was going to have to Siege Smash the 3/3 this turn. Just to get it off the table. In fact, I might still have to, because if I tap out to Aether Revolt, then they're going to, like, get panicked and start attacking me with stuff, so I need to make sure I can still deal with that. I'm going to have to use it to kill the Lifelink Death Toucher, most likely, anyway. Because I'm going to need to deal, like, 4 damage to her to get her off the table, so that she stops pinging me when everything dies. You know what? Fine. Fine. Thank you. Thank you, I would love to pay 3 life. Row my guy. Cast Aether Revolt. To be fair, I don't actually win if they can deal with Aether Revolt. Like, if they've had a thing they've been sitting on for 5 turns that they just didn't need to use because I hadn't played Aether Revolt and they were scared of it. Then maybe, but... But yeah, I desperately need to get Aether Revolt online. If I hit a land next turn, I get to play the Angel and just kill the 2/3, and then the Angel's a flying lifelink creature, and everything is great forever. Oh, that hurts a lot, especially if Philia's coming in. Yep. Philia is indeed coming in. Well, I get to trade for the lifelinker at least. The problem is I'm taking too much damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I go to 2. Yeah, I just die now, because Philia kills me. Oh my god, if I had had that land at any other point in time, I would have won this game so easily. Instead, now I die to stupid Philia plus the other thing. Oh, no I don't, because they blinked the Energy Maker. Never mind. I completely forgot it was the Energy Maker. Yeah, no, that just saved me. Holy god, that saved my ass. So yeah, we need to kill the Flyer and the Philia. Flyer and the Philia, and they get to keep their Death Toucher. Yes. Okay, we're back in it. We were supposed to be dead. Kill Philia. Yeah, I just want things that can block the Death Toucher in case one of my guys wanders off here. I don't care, I'm not taking the action. So yeah, land next turn and the Angel gets to rumble. Alright, that does get rid of my cool enchantment, but most of the damage just got done. Okay. Gotta say, none of their guys are modified. Yeah, now the Angel gets to gain flying, or gets to gain haste. Whew. See? All I needed was for Aether Revolt to actually get onto the battlefield, and everything would have been fine. That is literally all I needed this entire game. Yeah. Got it. So if we give him haste and he attacks, not really doing much. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Giving all my creatures +1/+1 doesn't win, right? Because they can just go block, block, block. Well, they can't go block, 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 but they can block enough of it. Alright. You actually have something besides the adapt here? Okay, cool. So now it won't have menace on my turn. So that's pretty nice. Alright. Well, I complained my way into victory, so I just kept yelling at Arena that it was unfair until they finally gave me what I desperately needed. Either way, they gain 3 life here. That puts them to 7. So then we just take it, then? We just give the thing all of the abilities and all of the bonuses? That's true, it was a modified creature that they sacrificed. They don't have double black, so the Angel is not in any real danger of dying here. And yep. That was so frustrating. Just sit there with the win in hand. It was literally the win in hand, because it's actually what won me the entire game, as stated. I stand by my previous whining that if I could just cast Aether Revolt and it didn't explode immediately, I would win. And I cast Aether Revolt and it didn't explode immediately, and I won. Therefore, all of my whining was valid. I probably could have phrased it better, less of a, oh my god, why is this happening to me tone. But I do stand by my statement that if I just could cast that stupid Aether Revolt, I would win the game. I cast it, and I won the game. You're not gonna ask me if I would click the smiley face? Because I don't think I would, actually. That game was so unnecessarily obnoxious that entire time. Because they did not have the Witch Enchanter until after... excuse me, after their entire game went sideways. It was still one of those damage done situations. Alright, I'm good now. I've had enough for right now. We're gonna take a bit of a break. I'll come back later on. We might do more drafting. We might just play some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't know which yet, but I'll figure it out then. In the meantime, I need to take a break and decompress after that game, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.